Hello again. Well, what did the Chosen One say most recently? Well, and I'm making reference to what's going on in Iraq. He said there'll be no boots on the ground. Well, just a few. Now he's sort of changed his mind again. Just a few, like maybe 250. You see, you can't effectively use air power unless the strikes are called in. In order to call the strikes in, you have to have boots on the ground. They're also going to send boots on the ground to try to protect the embassy. You know that billion-dollar structure that they have in Baghdad? The question that I have is why? The country's lost. You're never going to get it back. And all he's doing is he's putting more people in harm's way. I have no doubt that some of them that are going there won't ever come back other than in a body bag. Some of them that are going there are going to leave arms, legs, who knows what in that country. What for? Obama's in a real predicament because I believe he is a Sunni, radical, extremist Arab. Iran is controlled by the mullahs, and they're Shiites. Secretary of State John Kerry, his son-in-law, is an Iranian, and his son-in-law has family back in Iran. And one has to assume that they're very wealthy and influential. Otherwise, how do they send their kid to an American university to become a doctor? But that's a different story. Now the question is his son-in-law a Sunni or a Shiite? I'm inclined to think he's probably a Shiite. Obama, I'm inclined to think is a Sunni. Can you see how there's like a bit of a problem? So if the United States partners with Iran to try to push out the ISIS, well, the ISIS are and were supported by Barack Hussein. The ISIS is the same organization that the great Senator Johnny Lane Brain McCain wanted to continue supporting by supplying massive amounts of weaponry. They're also known as the Syrian Freedom Fighters. And those weapons that Benghazi was shipping through Turkey into Syria are now being used against the Iraqis in Iraq. See how that sort of goes full circle? Huh? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I don't know what Obama's going to do. I don't think he cares. Because what he wants is what King Abdullah from Saudi Arabia wants. You know all those guys that flew into the Twin Towers and into the Pentagon, into the field in Pennsylvania? Saudi nationalists. Yeah. Remember that kid in the Boston bombing? He's back in Saudi Arabia, the one that was sort of special interest. And he was on the no-fly zone. But that's okay. It's nuts, folks. It's really nuts. And this is starting to percolate. You know what happens when things percolate? Pressure builds up and something's got to blow. Wow. We'll see. We'll see, won't we? I think so. What do you think will happen?